Morning guys, Tuesday the 9th of June. Actually one of my birthdays, brother. My brother's birthday. God, it's early, isn't it? One of my brother's birthdays. So. Happy birthday, Matthew. Oh, what's Willow's in there? Saw something. Facilitated the established co-coaching forum. It's the West Midlands co-coaching forum through the Association for Coaching that I've done for quite a few years now. And it basically brings coaches together from all sorts of backgrounds and enables them to have opportunities to practice coaching each other and developing skills and getting feedback on that. What was interesting was, I think when they normally run face to face, and you occasionally we get a new person come along and want to join. More than not, actually, we've had a few people show interest but then don't always come along, so we tend to have the same regulars, which is great because you really do develop and form relationships over time, but taking them onto line, which is what we've done a number of virtual ones now, the current sort of climate has actually brought a lot more benefits than what I anticipated. For a start, I never really considered the fact that because it is virtual, it doesn't just have to be people who come from the local area. In fact, it can really be accessible to anybody across the country. So that's been interesting and eye-opener. It's also brought about some new energy to the group. It's and each time I've noticed, which again is brilliant, every time we've had a virtual online one, we've had 3 or 4 now, there have been a couple of new people each time, and in fact the one yesterday, there was actually at least one individual who is more local to the region and the area. She was really sort of interested and keen to want to maintain the contact and establish contacts, never alone maintain them. She really wants to develop her work and relationships in the area, so that's been really positive. And I think it's squirrel. I think it's the idea of staying open to what can come out of change and new possibilities. I think initially there was an element of a bit of not sure, and is this going to work virtually online? But actually, in terms of you know, the practice, which works great. People still can do their practice, go into small breakout rooms as well. Get new energy, meet a couple of new people at the same time. Don't actually have the time of to travel, which interestingly at times I think can become a block or a barrier for people. You might have good intentions, but then look at the time and distance it takes and so forth. So that cuts that out if it's virtual. So I just think it's the mindset of just stay open to change and new things rather than getting nervous, anxious or worried. Well, there you go. Because you just don't know what's going to come out of things sometimes. So just have an open mind. Stay open to possibilities. Come this way, Will. Stay open to the learning. Will. Stay, certainly in terms of... Where you gone, Will? Ah, there you are. Certainly in terms of coaching as well. You know, one of the things we always look at is stay curious, get curious, ask the real pertinent questions that may come up, and then allow the other person to explore and dig deep and consider what that means for them. You know, you're not, in terms of coaching, you're not providing answers at all, you're facilitating the right environment to enable that person to dig deep and explore and enable them to not only find, but I think also answer some of the questions that they may already know deep down what those answers are, but haven't quite got the courage or the energy or the motivation or the purpose to be able to do that for themselves. Enjoying that, Will? Come on, Will. Ooh. We got a little bit wet there, Will. Oh, she's loving it in there. She's certainly getting curious. Well, good girl. Come on, keep going. Come on. So, stay open, stay curious to all the possibilities. Don't shut things down too quickly. Just because you might think, oh no, that's not how I normally do it, that's not how it normally works. You might be surprised. And you might surprise yourself and others in the process. Have the rest of a lovely, twisty, turny Tuesday. I'll speak to you later, guys. Bye.